Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Sophia Benish, and I'm the Director of Credentialing here at the Construction Manager Certification Institute. Today, we are going to talk about CMCI's programs and go over the qualifications necessary to achieve each credential and how to become a professional construction manager using CMAA's credentials. The first credential we will be talking about is the Construction Manager in Training program. The CMIT program is ideal for students, recent graduates, and early career professionals. It demonstrates a commitment to the construction management profession and provides foundational knowledge that sets the stage for future success. The CMIT designation shows your dedication to learning and growth. It helps you build a network of industry professionals, and it equips you with key construction management principles. The CMIT program is free to active duty military and CMAA mega members. To be eligible for the CMIT program, individuals will need to complete the online application and provide a signed letter of support from a supervisor, educational instructor, employer, or military personnel. They will then need to complete the online capstone course and pass the CMIT examination. The course is self paced and the exam can be taken up to 3 times within a 1 year window. It is 100 multiple choice questions, and candidates have 2 hours to complete the exam. As of 2025, the CMIT Level 1 examination and capstone is available in Spanish. In addition to the CMIT capstone course, you have the option of taking our Construction Management Principles course. This course is going to go over everything the capstone offers, just on a lighter level, so that you can understand where you need to focus your preparation. The CMIT program has over 9,200 CMITs. It consists of online training and exams, and the CMIT program level 1 is the prerequisite required for this CMIT Stackable credentials program, which we'll go over in just a moment. We also offer a digital badge to promote dedication to the CM profession once you pass the exams. We just discussed the prerequisites, and in order to participate in the program, you must hold a credential that falls before the credential you are looking to obtain. In this case, let's start at level 1. If you wish to obtain the CMIT Level 2 certificate, you have to have completed all requirements for Level 1 and pass the exam. To pass Level 2, you will have to pass 3 exams, one in professional practice, one in quality management, and one in cost management. They were all online. You must also complete the soft training, which includes emotional intelligence, parts 1 and 2, and killer communication. You must also provide a supervisor verification that you have at least 6 months of experience in professional practice, quality management, and cost management. We often get questions on whether the CMIT program is required before applying for the CACM or CCM, and the answer is no. If you qualify for the CACM or CCM, you can apply for those directly, as long as you meet those eligibility requirements. The online modules consist of building information modeling, contract administration, cost management, professional practice, project management, quality management, sustainability, safety and risk management, time management, and value engineering. If you successfully completed the Stackable Credentials program and you're looking for a pathway to move forward with your career but don't quite meet eligibility criteria for the CCM, we introduced our Certified Associate Construction Manager credential in 2023. This program was designed to be the bridge between the CMIT certificate program and the CCM. The CACM is perfect for professionals who have progressed beyond the CMIT level and are ready to take on greater responsibilities, but are not quite ready to lead an entire project on their own. Becoming a CACM validates your growing expertise in managing construction projects. It enhances your resume and career opportunities, and it positions you as a trusted professional in the industry. The first step that you need to figure out is if you meet the criteria, which we'll go over in just a minute. Second step is to fill out and submit the online application. On that application, you are required to submit a resume, a degree, transcript, or experience, provide references, and submit payment. Third step is going to be to study, prepare, take the examination, and pass. As shown here, these are the requirements outlined to become eligible to sit for the CACM exam. And no matter which avenue you choose, note that column B is required, which is 12 months of responsible in charge experience, or 4 years of general construction or design experience, plus one selection from column A. The qualification matrix will assist with determining whether you plan on using experience or RIC experience to become eligible for the CACM. You need at least 12 months of RIC in at least one of these boxes or provide references over the 48 months of additional construction experience. Unlike the CCM qualification matrix, you just need to have experience in at least one of these phases and functions and roles. These are the 3 questions you should ask yourself as you try to determine what RIT is while filling out the application. 1. Was the CM empowered to make a direct impact on the successful project completion? 2. Was the CM directly in charge of the construction project? And 3. Did the CM protect the project's best interests? If you can answer yes to those questions, it'll likely count as responsible in charge experience. Each project you submit will require at least one reference for the 12 months of responsible in charge experience. People often ask how long this process takes, and that entirely depends on how fast your references respond. We highly suggest that you reach out to your references and let them know that you have listed them on your application, so they know to expect an email from CMAA. CMAA will not process the application until we have received all of the references back. And the purpose is to verify and confirm that the experience you cited in your application is true and correct. Once your application is approved, you will have 1 year to take the exam from the day that your application was approved. You can take the exam up to 3 times in your 1-year window with a 45-day waiting period between those attempts. So please do not try and take all 3 attempts within the last few months of your window, because that'll not be permitted. We offer the exam at PSI testing centers worldwide, and applicants may submit an accommodation request to take the exam via live remote proctoring. Applicants can request LRP accommodations for proximity to the nearest testing location, site closures, medical conditions, or undue burdens as CMCI sees appropriate. The exam is multiple choice, and you will have 3 hours to complete the exam with 150 questions. Of those 150, 25 of those will be unscored. We call them pilot questions, but the point is we want them to be validated and statistically valid before we count them as scored questions on the exam. So what does the CACM exam cover? It covers program and project management, cost, time, and quality management, contract administration, safety and risk management, professional practice, sustainability, and technology. If you're looking for ways to prepare for the CACM exam, we offer a professional construction management course here at CMAA, and you can do a 3-day in-person course, a 5-day virtual course, or an on-demand online course. The preparation course you choose will be up to you and your learning style, but the on-demand online course is pre-recorded, and it can be taken at your own pace within 28 days. The PCM course is going to include the standards of practice, which is the primary reference for the CACM exam, and it will include a copy of the CACM study guide as well, which will help you identify different ways to prepare and what content is covered under each domain. The study guide also provides a few sample questions, but if you need a few more, CMA also has CACM practice questions available for purchase through our website. Once you are certified as a CACM, you need to recertify every 3 years, and that requires 20 points through 2 identified areas of recertification, involvement in the profession and professional development, as well as a minimum of 1 point of ethics and safety. Anything you take with CMAA is automatically added to your online transcript, and points are earned anytime from the date appearing on the CACM certificate to the next expiration date. The Certified Construction Manager credential is what we consider to be the gold standard here at CMAA, and in 2006, the CCM achieved the American National Standards Institute accreditation in accordance with the 17024 standard under the International Organization for Standardization. The CM certification provides a respected career path for CM professionals. It sets open, tested, and clear industry standards by which owners can evaluate staff and service providers, and it establishes reliable professional development and continuing education. Some of the benefits of becoming a CCM is that you earn a certificate and digital badge to promote yourself. When someone sees that credential, you guarantee that you have at least a minimum of 48 months of responsible in charge experience. It's been verified by at least 2 unique references, and you have tested and passed an exam that covers the construction management standards and practices. You adhere to a code of conduct and ethics, and because of that recertification requirement, you maintain industry knowledge. Unlike a license, a certification is internationally transferable, and the CCM has grown over 300% over the last 10 years with over 5,800 CCMs. The CCM is also owner recognized, And because it is owner recognized, if you go to our website, you will be able to find under the resources page a list of organizations that have RFPs or have had RFPs in the past, preferring the CCM and recognizing it as a legitimate credential for RFPs and RFQs. So similar to the CACM, determining your eligibility is going to be the first thing you want to do. So you will need to complete the online application and provide your resume, degree, transcript, or experience, and provide at least 2 references and provide payment. You will also need to prepare and take and pass the examination. So, what determines if you are eligible for the CCM? So, you are required to have at least 48 months of responsible and charge experience no matter which avenue you take. In some cases, you will need 6 or 8, but that depends which avenue you take. So, then you can have one of the following: a degree in engineering, architecture, or construction in order to become eligible, or you can have a 2-year degree plus 4 years of field experience, 8 years of field experience, or the CACM certification, a 4-year non-architecture, engineering, or construction degree, or no certification or no degree. The amount of RIC required will depend on which avenue you take to become eligible. Like the CACM, we rely on the same qualification matrix to verify your responsible and charge experience. However, with the CCM, you are required to check every one of these boxes with a cumulative total of at least 48 months of responsible and charge experience. You'll need to submit a minimum of 2 independent references and at least 1 reference per project. The references will be contacted via email to fill out an electronic form from CMCI, and as soon as the application is paid, these references emails will be sent out. You can go into your application, check on the status, change the emails, or resend the email verifications. So make sure that you let your references know that you've listed them on your application, because this is often the biggest holdup or delay of an application. We can't approve the applications until all references have responded. You will have 1 year to take the exam from the date that your application was approved. You can take the test a total of 3 times within that 1 year, with at least 45 days in between those attempts. We currently offer the exam at secure PSI testing centers worldwide. And again, if you're looking to take it with live remote proctoring, you must submit the LRP accommodation request form and supply supporting documentation. The exam is 4 hours long and 175 multiple choice questions, with 25 of those being unscored. The exam domains look similar to the CACM, with program and project management, cost, time, and contract management, quality, safety, and risk management, professional practice, sustainability, and technology. Those percentages will just be different from the CACM exam. To prepare for the CCM examination, you are going to want to know the entire CMAA body of knowledge, and the resources included in CMA's body of knowledge are the resources used to create the exam. So knowing this content is very important and helpful. If you are not familiar with our content, you will want to take the Professional Construction Management course, which again is a 3-day in-person course, 5-day virtual course, or 28-day on-demand course. And in 2023, we introduced the CCM Build-Up course, which is a 9-week virtual course where you will meet 2 hours a week, and it's open discussion format. Again, the CCM Build-Up course, 9-week virtual course, you're going to meet 2 hours a week. You will explore a different domain each week. It's open discussion format, and you will go over the best ways to prepare for the exam. You will also go over preparation materials, explore practice questions, and have discussions on why certain answers were selected. This course includes the CCM study guide, CMA's glossary, and the CCM practice questions. CMA's body of knowledge includes the CM standards of practice, the capstone, contract administration guidelines, cost management, risk management, sustainability, time management, claims management, project closeout, quality management guidelines, technology management, professional practice, and the safety management guidelines. Like the CACM, you're required to submit a renewal application every 3 years with at least 25 renewal points, which is just a few more than the CACM, through 2 identified areas, which are involvement in the profession and professional development, with at least 1 point being related to ethics and safety. Points are earned anytime from the date appearing on the CCM certificate to the next expiration date, and anything you take with CMAA, so this includes online webinars or one of our conference sessions, those are automatically added to your renewal application. So, looking back at our career path through credentialing, we have our program and project management leaders at the top. Those are your experts. Those are the people we recommend owners have run their programs and projects. The CCM is your program and project manager to support the CCM for larger programs and projects. And the CMIT should be there to help fill out those teams, to help support any aspects that are specific to what that level might obtain and help with on a project. We hope this information was helpful to you all, but we've included some contact information. On the left side is the credentialing team. We could help answer any questions relating to applications or exams. And the professional development team can help answer any questions relating to courses or publications. Thank you all so much, and we hope this information was helpful. Have a great day.